The Biden administration announced that it waived 26 federal laws in South Texas to allow border wall construction on Wednesday. It marks the administration's first use of a sweeping executive power employed often during the Trump presidency and criticized by the Democrats. The Department of Homeland Security posted the announcement on the U.S. Federal Registry with few details outlining the construction in Starr County, Texas. Starr County is part of a busy border patrol sector seeing high illegal entry. And according to U.S. government data, about 245,000 illegal entries have been recorded in this region during the current fiscal year alone. The Clean Air Act, Safe Drinking Water Act, and Endangered Species Act were some of the federal laws waived by the Department of Homeland Security. The construction will use funds from a congressional appropriation in 2019 for border wall construction. The waiver avoids time-consuming reviews and lawsuits challenging violation of environmental laws. Environmental activists say that the structure will run through public lands, habitats of endangered plants, and species like the oakland, which is a spotted wildcat. During the Trump administration, about 720 kilometers of barriers were built along the southwest border between 2017 and January of 2021. Texas Governor Greg Abbott renewed those efforts after the Biden administration halted them at the start of his presidency. The Department of Homeland Security's decision contrasts the Biden administration's posturing. A proclamation to end the construction on January 20th, 2021 stated building a massive wall that spans the entire southern border is not a serious policy issue. The Biden administration now is coming under increasing pressure from Republicans and mayors for the president's own party to do more to slow migrant arrivals. Like New York and other cities, Chicago has struggled to house asylum seekers, slowly moving people out of temporary spaces and into shelters, and in the near future, into tents. The city says that it's slowly adding more housing options, including winterized tents. Most of the 14,000 immigrants who have arrived in Chicago over the last year have come from Texas, largely under the direction of Republican Governor Greg Abbott. Many are from Venezuela. Residents are up in arms against the plan to use the field house at Amundsen Park as a migrant shelter. Starting at protests, top Chicago officials are being heckled. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken and other top officials from the Biden administration visited Mexico, shared security issues, including trafficking of the synthetic opioid fentanyl, arms trafficking, and increasing migration were on the agenda.